Ladies and gentlemen, the animal kingdom is full of amazing and majestic creatures. There are 2.17 million species alive today, and many, many more that are extinct. However, many of these animals have habits and abilities that range from mildly interesting to completely unhinged. The problem is that with so many different species, how are we going to know which ones are the weirdest? That's what we are here to find out today. I have a list of 25 species whose abilities are so bizarre that you wouldn't even believe it if I told you. Just like how bizarre it is that you haven't pressed that subscribe button to turn it from red to grey. We will then rank them on a list with the ranks of I want to do that, pretty cool, okay, why, and stay away. Dear viewer, from spraying acid out of their behinds to hypnotic light shows, there will be one that you will choose to be the weirdest. Stick around to the end and find out which one. So I'm going to start this off with the horned lizard. This is what actually inspired this whole video, because I just thought to myself, why did Mother Nature decide that yes, we need someone or something that shoots blood out of its eyes? I mean, it's metal as fuck that they do that, but Jesus, man. Yeah, I'd say this one goes to pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. This wasp is called the Capitojopa amazonica. And what makes this wasp special is that it injects its live spring into its prey. So it doesn't eat them, it just goes, yo, hold this for me. And that thing that you're holding is its babies. And when the babies hatch, it will eat you from the skin. I remember reading reading an article in National Geographic about a guy who got one behind his ear. And fun fact, he could hear the maggots eating his skin. So, yeah. Stay away. Parrotfish have this funny little thing that when they want to sleep, they just go... They just get a deep loogie from the back of their mouth and they just spit it. And then they envelop it themselves in it. I'm not joking. Look, yeah, they sleep in a bubble of mucus. Yeah. Why? That's a why from me. So a specific breed of penguins, it cheats on its partner. So the scientists have found that the females sometimes just go to a single male and they say, yo, I like your rock. And he goes, thanks, baby. It's a nice rock, ain't it? She's like, yeah. How much for it? And he just says, shit, baby, just a piece of your time. A little piece of that ass too. And she goes, bet. And then, they get it on. And she brings back the rock to her nest. And that's just it. So the male loneliness epidemic could just be solved with a bunch of rocks. So now that we know that, I'm thinking that as that's an okay, That's pretty fucking cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie, moving up, pretty fucking cool. Now, pigeons. Pigeons get a rough rap. A good reason, too. They're known as the pigeons. They're known as the rats of the sky. But scientists have been able to use them to detect cancer with about the same results that a human could. But even cooler, pigeons like to gamble. Yeah, boy, they like to gamble. Oh my god, yeah. These things are fucking epic. I mean, Jesus, I want to next video, we're taking a pigeon to the casino. Pigeons, pretty fucking cool. Pretty fucking cool pigeons are. Ugh. Remoras. Remoras are these little, fish that eat, the barnacles off the bottom of, whale sharks, so they keep parasites away from them. It's a very good symbiotic relationship because the shark protects it. So, it works. So why does the remora gets a bit excited when the shark is doing its business, it's number two, if you will. So that sometimes they've been known to plug themselves in the behind of whale sharks. Stay away from me. And here we have them. Oh my god. Yeah, fuck, get away, stay away. And now we have the dolphins. Dolphins, everyone used to think they were super, super like cool and thing, the dolphin meme, the dolphin with the sunsets and shit. Dolphins are fucking psychos. Like, they are so heartless. They're like one of the only animals that actually do intercourse for pleasure. So yeah. Do with that information, take that to the extent you will. And they also got massive brains, so they're very intelligent. So their intelligence leads them to beat the piss out of pufferfish to get high. I mean, it's pretty fucking cool if you ask me, honestly. It's pretty fucking cool. I can't even hate. Frog hoppers are these little bugs that just piss on themselves. They just, yeah, they do it. They pee on themselves. Yeah. Why? Why are we doing that? Why are we doing that? Octopi. Octopi are one of my favorite animals because, they taste good. They're really tasty. Two, they're pretty fun. When you see them on a dive, they just be doing shit and you're like, ooh, hello. And they're like, yo, what's good, kid? And they are one of the only animals known to just punch. They just punch animals because they feel like it. If they're fucking up their day, they'll just, give one to you. And they're also known to just throw shit. They just throw shit sometimes. I mean, fucking sick. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Redback spiders are the original performative male. I mean, these guys, they do everything for their girl. They build the web. I don't know. Misinformation. They get the food. I have no fucking clue. This is misinformation. And not only that, they also kill themselves. I mean, it's, I'd personally do child custody or maybe get some law enforcement involved. But you know what? I admire the dedication. This one goes to a Y. Cuttlefish. Cuttlefish have this ability, I didn't even know, where they do light shows. They put on light shows to stun their prey. And the prey is just like, yo, that's crazy. And then, you know, the cuttlefish just go, you know, they got this crazy tongue that just snaps out and just grabs shit. So, yeah. Honestly, this is the first. I wish I could do that. Mosquitoes like stinky. Okay, why the fuck do the mosquitoes do this? I mean, not only are they one of the most hated animals, honestly, but also they just decide to go for stinky feet. It's just entirely inappropriate. Like, why would any animal specifically go for stinky feet? It's just, these animals are freaks. We should like get them out. Honestly, they are ruining our neighborhoods, fucking up everything, and we should really get them out of here because they're so just, I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them just doing all this shit. That being said, yep. You didn't see nothing. Okay. Ant balls. Listen, ants are okay. They're just okay at best. You know, if you leave something out during summer, they just fuck everything up and just come get your food. They sometimes are big and they just bite you for the love of the game. Ants, they have a cool film, I guess. You know, they fucked up the grasshoppers. And yeah, they taste spicy. What? But not only do they do that, they also have balls. No, not type of balls. They're all probably female. The ants, they like clump together when it's raining and then they spin. So every ant, you know, because when they have enough air, it floats, and then they just spin so everyone can have a breath. It's pretty fucking cool. It's pretty fucking cool, actually. So, yeah, ants going pretty fucking cool. Crows. Now, crows are incredibly intelligent, but not only that, they've been known to just instigate shit just because they can. But also, they are spiteful. If you fuck up a crow, it will remember. And it'll bring back its boys to fuck you up. So yeah. And honestly, that's pretty fucking cool. Crows are pretty fucking cool. Vervet monkeys have known to develop a taste for alcohol. They just love boozing and cruising, you know? Well, I haven't cruised. Ooh. We should do a video where we get a bunch of vervet monkeys behind the wheel. Oh my god, write that down. Anyway, yeah, they just like me for real. Seahorse males get pregnant. So, fun fact about the seahorse males, they got a little pouch at the front of their stomachs, and then the ladies put the eggs in there. So, Mpreg is real. Mpreg is real, guys. So, do with that what you will. Yeah. I will not explain myself. The bombardier beetle. Now, the bombardier beetle is like a favorite of a lot of people just because it has two organs, which has a type of acid, and it has something that reacts to it, and it forms it in its ass, and then it just shoots it out. Like, it just shoots out acid from its bum. I wish I could do that, bro. I wish I could do that. Anyone fucking up my day? Ladder up, boys! Yeah, sounds like a vibe. The archerfish. This is a fish that's actually legitimately cool. I really like this fish because not only is it known to just spit high pressure water out at bugs near the water so it falls and it can eat it, it also has developed the sensory ability to just able to differentiate from refraction of water so it can detect where it is exactly. That is epic. I wish I could do that. If someone from the archerfish community can, you know, hook me up with some eyes like that, I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Vultures piss on their leg. Why do so many fucking animals piss on themselves, bro? You know what? No, fuck it. This is getting the fucking Bill Cosby tier. Yeah. Oh, shit. This one. There you are, you fucking freak. Let's see. Butterflies are beautiful, undeniably so. When we think of a picturesque, you know, spring day, the wind is slowly going through a field of fucking green flowers, now green grass and pink flowers, and butterflies are flourishing. Turns out those motherfuckers will drink blood. They will drink blood if they can, bro. So yeah, stay away from me, bro. Stay away from me. Bearded vultures is this type. It's a specific type of vulture that's only found in Europe. I don't fucking know, actually. It's nice. It's found all over the world. I just made that up. And they like to paint their stomachs. See this stomach color here? They like to paint that red, like with the mud. They got that shit on, bro. I wish I could do that. I can't, because it's not acceptable to run around the fucking mud and go to work. I'm so jealous. Water bears. I'm pretty sure lots of you know who water bears are, but if you need the introduction, they are microscopic creatures that can slow their metabolism to basically zero. They are so resilient to any type of change. They've been shot into space, circled around the Earth and come back down with nothing wrong with them. Pretty fucking cool. I wish I could be thrown into space and, you know, survive. And last but not least, we have the lyrebird. The lyrebird is an interesting bird because, you know, it can just replicate any sound. Like, here's a video of it replicating a chainsaw. Here's a video replicating a video click, not a camera shutter click.
And now a camera with a motor drive.
And here's a video of it replicating me. This whole video was a replication. I played this for a lyrebird, and it, word for word, bar for bar, what you've been hearing is by a lyrebird. If you don't believe me, bro, please, come on. Like, did I not earn your trust? I want to be able to do that, you know, just the shenanigans you can come up with. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you for watching this video, and if you want more, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to my OnlyFans as well, and send me your feet pics, please. This is not a joke. Just like me for real, make sure they stinky. Bye bye.